deceased, now I'm coming back stronger. These kind of scars go deeper than skin. Don't make a sign if I stay any longer. Been through the dark and I won't go back again. No, I won't go back again. These kind of sins always end in a reckoning. No, I won't go back again. These kind of scars go deeper than skin. Oh, I'm done setting myself on fire.
EA Sports of the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from the Steel City. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. At their own 35-yard line. On play action, Hurts. That's over the middle, and it's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up second down.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. Now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
That one never got started. Defense pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. Not the sharpest of starts on offense here an early 3rd and long. Play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up 4th down. That's Goddard in motion. On 4th down, the snap comes to Hurts. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And the tackle going to be made short of the marker. What a decision and go for it. Right for second guessing. They have now turned it over on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of his ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
That's complete. It's Metcalf. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 38 yards. First and goal at the 3-yard line. Dowdle. And he's going to go back, taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyway. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Rodgers. This is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Steelers will take a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. An ideal beginning.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished.
And drop behind the line of scrimmage.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and now it's fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Man in motion is Smith. They'll throw on fourth down with Hurts. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So here, as the quarterback, you can't take that sack. You have to understand it's fourth down. While you don't want to throw a pick, you've got to get this ball out of your hand and give one of your playmakers a chance to make a play for you and extend this drive on fourth down.
They'll run. This is Jaylen Warren. And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Nolan Smith makes the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Eagles' 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Open man downfield, it's Pittman. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. It's a gain of 34. And we're not going to have another snap here. First quarter will come to an end. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Rodgers now. Over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4. at the Eagles' 6-yard line.
Rodgers to throw. And he's in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chris Boswell on for the point after. And he missed it. That's a rare miss for the veteran. They are unable to add on the point after. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here is Shipley on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then. Hurts to the end on first down. That's complete to Mekhi Lemon. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and it's two nice plays to begin this drive. Momentum building here on this drive. They go again, first and 10. On play action, here's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield. Leads to a big pickup.
That's taken in right side by Goddard. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. You can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Saquon is in for an Eagles touchdown. Barkley puts 6 up for Philly. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Steelers 9, Eagles 7.
You.
Yes.
Where you at?
In my room.
You sleep?
Well,
So following the score, here
You wake you up, man, like I woke you up.
this one away.
I need you to call another Uber for her, please. I had a $40 from her.
Taken down right at the
where's
29-yard
that?
line.
Home, gone to work.
Yeah.
Play fake to Dowdle. And now Rodgers. Pressure gets there. Down he goes. Back inside the 20-yard line. Jonathan Bernard busting in to record the sack. On the ground, it's Dowdle. He can be slowed up and taken down. That play goes nowhere. Stopped behind the line for a loss. So the Eagles use their first time out here. Talk things over before third down. The shotgun, it's A-Rod. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down. On fourth down, the Steelers turn to Cameron Johnston to punt. Back deep for the Eagles, Britton Covey. And this ball going to be touchdowns just shy of midfield.
At the 46-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. He's trying to push his way forward. There's nowhere to go. They've got him right at the line of scrimmage.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
A second down throw for Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. It's third down. They need 6 for the first down. Off the bootleg, it's Hurts. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and that's going to lead to a fourth down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
On fourth down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt.
Just an ugly-looking kick right from the jump, Mike. I mean, it was the snap initially. That led to a bad hold. That led to a little bit of a mistiming of the kicker's steps. And you add all that up, and that's the kick you get.
Now Dowdle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The Steelers will use one of their timeouts. And the stop comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. Catch made, right side by Wilson. Now Pittsburgh will make a timeout here. That's their second, as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Rodgers. That'll be caught. It's Rico Dowdle. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. A pickup of 14 on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout. That's going to bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Makuba. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Rodgers on first down. That one just getting worse and worse until they finally bring him back.
A big loss on the play brings up second down.
Rodgers. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there, and more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Third and long for Rodgers. He'll look underneath here for Dowdle. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
From 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Second and long coming up.
A loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Open is the tight end, Eli Stowers. Well, that helps to be much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down.
Third down.
Now it's Hurts. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and that'll set up fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Escaping to his left. That's incomplete. Daring ball on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Oftentimes, these critical downs come down to who executes the best. And in this case, Mike, the defense executed when it mattered the most. Big fourth down stop, and now they're going to get the ball back.
This one, batted away. It's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down. They'll run with Dowdle. And they'll manage to pick up about 4. That's John Campbell getting in there to make the play.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. 17 yards out of the game, and now they've got 1st and goal. They'll have to go to the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. Here's Rodgers. It's going to be pulled in by Dowdle. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown Steelers. Boswell now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Steelers will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
Chris Boswell, they kick off for Pittsburgh.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On play action, Hurts. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a 1st down. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won well at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. Now Hurts. Flush to his right. That one thrown on the run. But the receiver had to reach back, couldn't bring it in. And it is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others,
that is over the middle and intercepted. intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Defensively on third down, Mike, that's the money down. You have to find a way to get off the field. Most offenses are going to be more pass-heavy, looking to throw the ball downfield to convert. How can you dial up the pressure just a little bit, force an errant throw, and in this case, come away forcing a turnover?
We'll send out the punt team, and the kick's away.
I ain't being smart, bro. I'm just trying to learn this defense shit.
Hurts working in the pistol. He's got his tight end Goddard working the middle of the field. And mark him down up beyond the 30.
A gain of 13 yards. And an Eagles first down.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. Over the middle, he locates Lemon. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 15. First down, Eagles.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. That is down the field, and he's got Stowers, his tight end. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. They get 24 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. It is second and a yard. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. To the right side, caught by Donald. And they'll have first and goal. It is down inside the 10-yard line. So the Eagles use their first time out here. Here is first and goal. Here's Barkley. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Another one from the 5. Second down and goal. One more time, they try Barkley. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Talk things over before third down. They'll drop to throw. That's at the 2. To the goal line and in. Frank Alcantara. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott on down to the PAT. Oh, no good. He missed it. That might be a big miss here in a one-score game in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out of the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Here comes a return from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now this looks like a design run. And he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Now the Eagles use the last of their timeouts. And we'll take it to just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Here comes second and 4. Rodgers now. Here's a screen coming for Dowdle. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to. Yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football. Their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline.
Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked up by Cooper DeJean.
They'll take over first and 10.
This is first and 10. Fake the give, now he trips. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Now on second and long.
A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
Play action. Here's Hurts. The thoughts of the comeback shattered there. It's interception. Picked off by...
Gone are the days, now I'm coming back stronger. These kind of scars go deeper than skin. Don't make a sign if I stay any longer. Been through the dark and I won't go back again. No, I won't go back again. These kind of sins always end in a reckoning. No, I won't go back again. These kind of scars go deeper than skin. Oh, I'm done setting myself on fire just so I can keep you up. I'm done killing my own desires just so I can give you your.
At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, at Acrisure Stadium. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Denver Broncos and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
To kick it off, here's Will Lutz. And we're off from Acrisure. On the return, here's Rico Dowdle. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. They'll start on the ground. Dowdle. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
If that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. Now here's Rodgers. This is a heater going deep. And neither of them can come down with it. Gave that one a heck of a ride, but it falls incomplete. Third down coming up. We're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Let's see how that last incompletion affects this third down call. Rodgers set to pass. Skips it short of his man. That brings up fourth down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3 and out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. They'll go down the defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in close territory.
These fourth down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it, and now they get themselves off the field.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. They'll throw. First play with Nix. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he's taken down at the 30.
I know that deflection doesn't move the chains. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was in the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Looked like a first for a moment, but still a couple of inches left to go. Second down. Design run, here's Nix. Touchdown, Denver! Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Send right down the middle and good. And they jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Steelers nothing.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Down now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. Rodgers to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up. First play of the drive, Brock Yost is with us on the start of the rhythm battle, and the defense wins round one in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right? You got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
Rodgers now on second down. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. He came Metcalf, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third and long. They're going to throw. Nowhere to go with it. He's planted. They got it at the 16. And that's going to leave this offense facing a 4th and forever 22.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week,